How's your afternoon? It's Friday. Later it's eat, drink, play, repeat time until the Sunday, and then Monday we like to go. So I would like to share with you that I'm really not good at pitching, but I can tell a bit of story, like what I always do when I drink with people. So that little girl, my name is Jessie, and I'm the founder of Eat, Drink, Play, Repeat, and it's also the company that develops Boozy.com. If any of you heard of the alcohol company, delivery company, that's the company behind it. So 14 years ago, that was the little girl that started her first e-commerce venture by selling mineral makeups online. And since then, she's been in the consumer industry, seeing the painful inefficiency processes that is so soul-sucking for everyone in the process just to get one product to your hand. So since then, I've been determined to solve this long-term challenge, where it is to automate the supply chain automation. And we have since become an ecosystem developer for supply chain, and particularly we started with the alcohol industry in this 14 years process. So we have developed Boozy.com 5 years ago, and as a business, we have processed more than 20 million transactions and also grew it into the #1 alcohol e-commerce in revenue in Malaysia in less than 2 years' time. And the whole back end is powered by a fully automated system where we have built our own e-commerce system that is integrated to digital marketing automation, accounting system, warehouse pick and pack, and even down to logistics delivery that is fully integrated, so that we can provide the product owners or brand owners the data and the analytics for them to understand their consumer behavior, and also for them to increase the consumer engagement. And this is for us to tap into the big data market of 128 billion in the world. So just 2 days ago, we came back from Hong Kong, winning ourselves to the final of a large corporation, which I'm sure you guys are familiar with, Louis Vuitton, Moet Hennessy, that we are winning our final challenge with Moet Hennessy to help them, and they're going to engage our ecosystem that we've built to integrate with the rest of the distributors in Asia Pacific, and help their distributors launch e-commerce platform that we have already built and proven success on. So we are raising 1.5 million in exchange for 15% equity for us to expand to Asia Pacific, mainly to hire talents in across Asia Pacific to do the integration and also to deliver this integration for Moet Hennessy. Thank you.
Well done. We still have almost 2 minutes to spare. Good job, Jess. Hang on. Tigers, questions?
I got a question. Can you go back to the slide that says the big data market? How do you connect that market sizing with the business that you're in?
Yeah, so we are ecosystem developer. We started with alcohol industry that we go deep and wide. So to be really honest, is we built this whole ecosystem for ourselves to begin with, for Boozy.com. We actually started a business with just Boozy.com, did not know that we actually are tapping into a much larger pie, that we can actually go from alcohol industry to other FMCG industry to beauty to fashion and to all the other industries that we can automate the supply chain. So what we noticed with the alcohol brands that we have partnered with across the past few years, they all really need access to data, and they are paying a lot of money into data, and none of them have live data at all. So they're still relying, particularly in the alcohol industry, they're still relying on International Wines and Spirits report or AC Nielsen, which is just a survey report once a year. And their sell-through data with their distributors, it's all Excel format that their distributors use very different systems. They have to download from the system and then email it, and then when it reaches them, it's like 2 months later.
So basically it's selling data to the clients that you have right now back.
Yeah, yes. And automate. So we have to first automate their supply chain first before they can have access to the big data.
I think impressive traction. What I want to know is because you've built this slowly, right? And actually, I think you started out as providing alcohol delivery or sales. How has the stickiness of your clients, so for example, when you offer these additional, say, accounting system, warehouse, and logistics, have they been very receptive to all these additional features, and so how are you building and scaling into that? Can you tell me about that?
Yeah. So we all know brand owners or corporates, they have very old legacy systems. So I hope no one's from SAP, but yeah. Sorry. Yeah, like those systems, they're very expensive, very heavy, and very hard to integrate. So in that sense, they don't necessarily need to have accounting system. They may just need warehouse pick and pack and also the logistics. So most corporates or brand owners or product owners, they really just need an e-commerce front end, and they need an integration to their sell-through data, which is their distributors. And distributors don't use really super fancy accounting system. And they really just need the warehouse pick and pack for their operations, and also connecting to the logistics where it can be delivered to the consumer, like the whole connection. Yeah, so yeah, accounting system is a very sensitive part for corporates.
I guess, do you see any economies of scale in being, building all these different, almost quite different business verticals, right, and selling it? Like, is it better? Do your clients like one company to do everything? I'm just trying to understand because there's a lot of different...
Yeah. So in this case of Moet Hennessy, that was exactly what they wanted. They wanted us to solve the pain point for them for Asia Pacific. Starting with Asia Pacific, they are globally trying to solve this in 3 different regions: Asia Pacific, Euro, and also US. So they have started working with a company in China, which is just integrating a sell-through data through their distributors, and they are looking for someone that can actually cater to more of reaching out directly to the consumers and really being able to sit behind the big data so that they have the first-hand data access.
Can you tell me more about your team?
Yeah.
Are they all technical people? Are they, just describe your management team.
So I used to work for Moet Hennessy Diageo right before Boozy, so that's where the idea came from. And I have a co-founder who she used to work for Giant Retail Group, that she was the category manager for alcohol category. So we are actually a little bit more alcohol background to begin with. That's where the ideas are. And our angel investor that came in 2016 also owns a wines and spirits distribution company for 11 countries. And he also is a little bit of alcohol industry, but he also owns and invests in a couple of other tech companies like Carsem, Soft Space that develops plug and play. So he is Tan Sri Vincent Lee, who owns Naga DDB. That was in my milestone, that because of Naga DDB, they are able to enable us to go to market faster and also help us with the tech development. So we have a small tech team that we build all this technology in-house ourselves.
Last question from the Tigers.
So going back.
Everyone likes this slide so much.
Because it's very interesting and it cuts through so many verticals, and as well, especially a long time plays. For example, you have Sage inside there, which focuses on accounting systems. So in a market that's already crowded with so many of these players, from accounting systems to warehouse, you talk about SAP, you talk about the small. I mean, they are also the smaller players. How are you going to differentiate yourself compared to all these other software?
Oh, so we don't build and own the accounting system. We actually integrate with the accounting system, which is Sage accounting system that we have integrated to. So we can do the same for all the other supply chain or product owners, that if they want to be integrated to the accounting system, that's something that we can do.
So in this slide, so which part of it is your IP then?
E-commerce.
Only just the e-commerce
Yes.
platform? Okay.
Okay, open to the floor. Any questions from the floor? Yes.
Sorry, nice presentations. I'm from SAP. Sorry, I just want to find out.
I'll bring you a whiskey later.
I'm just joking. Alright, how do you monetize all this? So I didn't see how do you actually monetize all this.
Yeah.
Are you selling data? Is that how your monetization is?
So we started with Boozy as a business first. That monetization, there's also 3 revenue streams with Boozy. When we partner with brand owners, they will have to pay us account opening fee first to start their business on Boozy. And every product we charge as well. And if they want to advertise, we'll come up with marketing campaigns that they have to pay, which is under the A&P. And we also we make money through margins by selling the products and delivering the product. So this is the business that we first started with. Then after we built this whole integration to support our e-commerce system. That's where we noticed that, hey, actually, this is even much bigger than what we thought it was. That we have built the whole automated supply chain. When we go to brand owners and tell them, hey, we have this system, I think we can help you solve your data problem by providing you the whole automation. That's where they are getting very interested as well. So we are starting to angle our business into this format where it can be subscribers, so like a sales as a service. So it's like a service as a SaaS, software as a service, sorry. So it's like a SaaS model that we cater to corporates and brand owners that go deep into their operations to help them transform digitally. So this is a new business.
Okay, last question from the floor.
Combo, would they be competitor or partner?
They are partners. Yeah, they are partners. So they are distributors for a couple of big brands. So we work with them in that sense. They also use our backend to process the orders.